Well, great morning, everyone. Oh, my goodness. I hope everyone's having a great Sunday. Now, last night when I went to bed, I did a quick read when I was in bed, so I just wanted to share what it was. It was looking at Trumpenstein's health. And, he's going to try to play it off with all the nonsense and everything. But mentally, he's declining. And it's also, this is affecting his circulatory system, is what I got. Ultimately, the stress of all the things that's going on, with all the pushback that's coming with him and loss after loss after loss, is affecting his health as well as his dementia drama that, is going down. This is a family issue, what I got under the surface, this dementia. But if I read the things right now, usually I don't do timings and stuff, but if I read it right, it looks like he will not be here for next year, okay? Maybe around until October, late this year. But if I did the reading right, if the cards were right, and I interpreted it right, he won't be around next year, okay? So, he could still do a lot of damage in a year, this year, but let's just go ahead and do the cards and see what else it's going to tell us for this year coming up with Trumpenstein. Now, we don't see anything with Musk anymore. Have you noticed? He's out of the picture, okay? He's not hanging around, palling around with Trump anymore. So that's notable as well. He didn't do what he was going to do. Found trillions of dollars in fraud and abuse. Just didn't find it. So they tried to manufacture as much as they could. But let's go ahead and pull the cards. Pull 18 cards and then we'll look at them together. What can you tell us is going to go on this year? But yeah, the main thing I got, and I've said that before, it's a circulatory thing. Could be heart attack or stroke, something of that thing, but the stress and the dementia thing are definitely affecting him. But of course, he's going to say he aced the tests and he's, fabulous health. Underneath of it all, okay, the messages, the lies, the spin, the drama that's coming out. He's fueled by his emotions as well. Okay. He can't take criticism. He can't... So he's going to continue to put out these emotional messages and his revenge tour. That's what it was all about, revenge. Okay. So, yeah. Readings about new actions. New action. when it comes to justice. There's going to be more justice, light on it, new actions, more light on justice. So he just screwed himself when it came to the thing about the guy that was illegally sent and said, oh, I respect the courts, you know. And courts want him back, we'll get him back thing, you know. And his DOJ was saying, we can't get him back. Well, Trump just said we can. I respect the courts. Okay. So, a new action when it comes to justice, light on that. So the energy coming into it is the nightmare scenario. The truth is raining down. And, you know, this could be him, you know, again, menacing things. Now, when it comes to those close that are doing the dance with him and the storylines, that may be in the past. That might be in the past now. Because too much is coming down. So it looks like he's losing supporters going around him. So let's see what's coming up today about the long term. Long-term control. People are walking away, okay? Distancing. Off into the sunset because of hidden things that are going on. Hidden things that were done in the past. So let's see what needs to be uncovered. What's the hidden things? Yeah. That the truth is raining down and he is getting caught time and time again. Okay? When it comes to the long-term thing, people are walking away because all these restrictions are coming. He's getting more and more tied up. Like I said, the thing with Musk didn't fly. All the things he was going to find. So for long term, justice is happening. The lovers are walking away. The more stress that comes down, the light is being shed on the past, and these restrictions are coming. The truth is raining down, and it's getting him tied up. So the challenge is the health. What's being birthed? What's being birthed in America? When it comes to the theft he continues to try to get away with, you can see him worried, looking around the corner, okay? Holding on. What are things that are left there? What's coming up? Because there is an agreement now. People know that he stole it. They know that they're out there trying to steal the funds, like just as what's coming down about insider trading when it comes to the tariffs and all the other drama. All of this stuff is now raining down, okay? So he's getting caught time and time again. So the potential outcome, the manipulation. When it comes to the manipulation that's happening in the White House, things are starting to be seen. They're at a crossroads. And, you know, things are being seen slowly through this curtain about what's taking place. Let's see the extra information. It's a big burden now. Okay. So above it, we have the new action, the nightmare scenario when it comes to the long-term things he's trying to birth, and the manipulations, they are now becoming a massive burden. Okay? So the center of it, justice, is coming when it comes to the lovers, those all engaging in this. Many are walking away from these attempted thefts by the White House, because they are looking for something higher, not liking what's coming and looking perhaps for an off-road to get out now while they can, before they get implemented anymore. When it comes to this, what abuse of power, okay? So the foundation light on the past, with all these things raining down now, there's an agreement when they're looking at the truth of what's coming down about these abuses, about these attempted manipulations, control, and the lies that he is telling, okay? So more and more of his so-called administration are going to be leaving before they get caught in even bigger schemes and drama, okay? So let me shuffle these and we'll do the other part of the read and just see what else it has to say on this, if it can give us some more information. But it looks like, those that disagree with him at all, he fires. Either that or they just go, no, this is a bridge too far and they're jumping ship. Rats are starting to jump ship. So let's see what we have. In the center, again, the lovers, those that are engaged in this dance with him, the stories, the drama. They're just wore out, okay? They're wore out. They're feeding defeatism is coming. The pain, the mentally pain, the defeatism, the lies, the spin, the drama, okay? And what's being offered, okay? I've had enough, okay? I'm out of here. They can't justify it anymore. They see a tower moment coming, okay? The tower. The battle, they're battle weary, okay? They're absolutely battle weary. They see the tower moment coming, no way out. A new cup is on the horizon waiting to be filled, okay? When it comes to democracy, they're not going to be involved in this tower moment. And because of his desires, what's being pushed when it comes to just all about the monetary stuff, the drama, okay? The money, the wealth, new things are coming. New cup was coming about it. And democracy sees this as a tower moment and just worn, battle weary when it comes to his desires and the drama he continues to try to do. So one side of it, we see, again, his alignment with Russia, with the dictators, etc. What's coming in with that? People are walking away, okay? They're going to start distancing themselves from this. When it comes to the long term, the writing on the wall is it's done, okay? It's not going to succeed, okay? It's not going to succeed. The writing is on the wall. When it comes to his desires, okay, the things he's pushing, they're battle weary with what's being offered up. They're walking away and saying enough is enough. This is at an end, okay? And when those were out there fueling the money, these billionaires, a new cup is on the horizon because they see the long-term democracy. This could be a tower moment, okay? And they're just sick of it because they're not voting for Kremlin West, okay? They see him wanting to go the way of a dictatorship, and for the long term, that would not benefit them, okay? And so they're pulling out and walking away, is what I'm getting from this reading. If it's on the horizon of the end of democracy, they know how it goes with oligarchs. when it comes to Putin and, the dictators. Okay? It does not bode well for the wealthy when it comes to that. So they say, well, if we see this as a tower moment, when it comes to democracy and nobody wants to trade with us, nobody, they see this all collapsing, they're pulling out. They're walking away. They're no longer going to support his agenda. Sounded good at the beginning. Yeah, we're going to get lower taxes and this and that, and so we'll go along with them. But now they see that this is could ruin the country, and if the country's ruined, they're ruined. Their trading partners are all walking away. Okay, the businesses they've built could collapse, and they're just not going to have that. They're saying, yeah, we did the dance with you, but now if we see democracy, is it a tower moment because of the tariffs and the things you're doing, that you want to align with Russia and Korea, Kim Jong-un, okay? You've got even China against you now. That's a bridge too far. We're not going to support that. Okay, so we'll see more and more of these people jumping ship, and Trump's cadre of people is going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until he cannot function any longer when it comes to running the country. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.